Recently, I have created a hidden channel which is completely automated. I mean, look at all these videos here in this channel. All of these are generated basically automatically without doing anything manual. And this is what I'm gonna talk about in this video basically. And I wanna show you how I did it. And I think this is the future. And basically you can create a YouTube channel without doing anything at all. And let's look at one of these videos to see what's going on here. The very first thing you need to pay attention to is the very first thing is the thumbnail here we have. So the thumbnail is a picture and also some keywords, some text on top of the thumbnail. And also we have a title. So all of these are generated completely automatic. You know, my point is that all these thumbnails, all these titles, all these ideas and topics are generated, you know, basically randomly using AI. And I didn't pick this title, I didn't pick this topic, and I used some services, some AI services, and wrote down some scripts. So that a script tries to, you know, do all these things. I'm going to show it to you how I did it in a minute. So let's take a look at one of these videos. So Python sports game prediction. And I'm not quite sure if I click on this video, it's perfect or not. I've never watched this video in my life, even once. So this is completely new to me. Even, you know, even you see me here. Um, so basically this is generated by AI completely from 0 to 100. And that's the whole point of this video. Let me click on this. Okay. Uh, so here what we have is first the title, predicting the outcome of sports game with Python. So let's see what it says.
I'm here with another interesting task in machine learning/data science. I will show you how to implement the task step by step in Python. So let's take a look at the task.
Predicting the outcome of a sports game with Python.
Now let's see the solution and write the code step by step. But before that, please subscribe to my channel.
Necessary libraries we need to import.
So let's go.
Okay.
Step 1. Import necessary libraries. We need to import some libraries to perform the task.
You see there is a background music and now we have a voice basically which is AI voice, and we have some code here, we have some text here, and we have an image here. I'm going to explain all of this.
We will import pandas for data. We will use the
So you see it goes to the next slide
pandas live data preprocessing. We need to preprocess
and it continues to explain all the, you know, all the steps we need to take for doing this task. So we have a problem predicting outcome of sports game with Python, and now we have the solution. And so basically we have a task and now we have the answer. So all of these tasks and answers are generated completely based on AI, using AI, and there is nothing, even one person manual here. So AI thought that this is a good topic and then generated the task about it and then answer to that. But I wrote down the script, I coded the script to do this, and that's the whole point of this video.
learning and test understanding them with the actual outcomes.
We have the rest of the video. So let me explain one more time here. So basically the very first thing we see here is a video from me that basically is a general introduction. So I've recorded a couple of videos that I can use it in multiple videos. So I just recorded this video once and then I can use it multiple times in different videos, and that's the whole point. But in the first class, when you watch this video, you think that this is actually coming from me and it's fresh, but it's not. It's recorded one time and I'm using it several times. Basically, the code is using that.
I'm here with another
And there is a background music. So basically, I coded the script that it's doing the editing, you know, instead of using something like Camtasia or instead of DaVinci Resolve. or Premiere, you can do the video editing using some Python libraries. So you can load some videos, you can attach them together, you can put a background music, you can put a voice over it, you can add images, and you can combine all this together. So the very first thing you need to know that you can do the editing with programming, and that's a huge thing. So I have a video here, I have an image here, so I need to basically put the text on top of this image and then create a video from this image and then attach this part to this first part, which is my video. And then we have multiple slides, so I need to put the extra text on the images on the slides over and over. So basically you have also Photoshop, something like Photoshop in Python. So you can do all kinds of editing. You can put text, you can change the image, you can do some magics on the image with those libraries. One of those big libraries is OpenCV that can easily do all sorts of things with an image. And so basically we have something like Photoshop, but you can write code with that in Python. So you can write down scripts, and also we can have something like Premiere or DaVinci Resolve for editing videos. So first I create the images, the slides, and then create some videos from these slides, and then attach all these videos together to create a complete video. That's the hard part, but this is the second part. The first part, I'm going to explain it in a minute. The first part is generating the data, generating the context. Now also we have a background music, we need to put the background music, and also we have a voiceover, and so we have some text, we convert it to voice using some AI tools, and then put the output voice on the top of the video we have, and you need to do it in exact timing. So you have, at the end, you have a complete video, which is really amazing.
NumPy for numerical operations. Step
So you see that here we have code. So basically I need to separate the text with the code, and to show the code like this, there are some libraries that I use to basically by coding convert some text to look like a code. So basically we need to change the color of the text, we need to add some color to it to make it look like a code. But everything is down here is basically by code. I didn't use Photoshop or Premiere to generate these videos, and that's the whole point of automatically generated videos, so you don't have to do anything about that. In this video I'm not going to go into the details, I just want to show you the general code I have, and I want to show you the big parts of the code. The code is not really, it's a mess right now, it's not really good to share it right now. I need to work on it, and if this video gets a lot of requests and gets a lot of views, let's say 10,000 views, then after that I think it's a good time to start working on the code and make it look better, and I can share it later with you guys. But right now I just want to show the general idea of the code I coded. Basically I just run the code, I click, I hit enter, I run the code, I run the script, and then it generates a video for me. So now the other thing is that how to upload this video and how to show it on YouTube. That's another thing. The other part I wanted to talk about is the first part, basically the data, the content. The content here is generated basically with ChatGPT. So I coded a script that is able to randomly generate some topics, and based on that topics it can ask the ChatGPT to answer the question in a way that I want. So basically, I asked ChatGPT to generate a topic, a random topic about Python and machine learning. So it gives me a title like this. And then I ask ChatGPT. I mean by I mean through coding, not actually writing, interacting with ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT to answer this question for me, and then it gives me the result in a text format with some code. So the answer contains some text and also some scripts. And then I need to extract the code part and then convert it into something like this to look like a code. And I keep the rest as a simple text and then put it on top of the image. So the first part is basically generating the content, which is done by ChatGPT basically. And the second part is, converting this data into images, videos, voices, and all kinds of things. And then I need to create the whole video by attaching all these parts together. So I think it's time to go to the code to see what's going on there. Now here we are at my personal GitHub. It's not open to public, so don't look for it. You can't find it. Well, here we have a lot of scripts here. So it's a big code and I can't go into the details in like 5 minutes. It takes a really long time. I just want to tell you the whole idea of how it's like to do something like this. Then if you're interested, just uh, ask me in the comments to talk more about these things, because if I want to talk about all the details, it could take hours and hours about it. I just want to show you the important part. So here, this is a script for basically generating the video and uploading the video directly to YouTube. So even you don't have to upload it to YouTube manually. So basically what I've done is that coded all the scripts and then I used a server and some cron jobs to run the script once in a couple of hours. So the code gets gets executed in a couple of hours, the video gets generated, and then it gets uploaded to YouTube completely automatic. And there is nothing I need to do. And the video is completely unique. The content is completely unique because the way I coded the script, it doesn't generate a same topic, a same task as before. So it's completely new. So this script basically generate and upload video uh, via API. Also, I coded something else to upload a video through the UI. Basically, there is some tricks to do it because there is a limitation with the API. But I'm not gonna talk about the upload part that much. Basically, the important part here is here. So I used my code here, my script. The name is, for instance, Magic Pi pattern code with steps. So basically, I say that generate final video with some configs. I can configure it. I can define some, for instance, I can say that use this introduction video for this. So it generates the video for me. Let's take a look at this generate final video. So this one here, this script here, and we have different functions. Let's look for the big one. So this is generate final video. So here we have another function, task and answer. And this task and answer, let's take a look at this. So it's here. You see this task and answer use pick a task again. I just want to show one of these functions to show you how I used ChatGPT to generate the task or the answer. So the whole point here is this part. Looking for it. So generate list of tasks. So here you can see that I use OpenAPI prompt and give the description to that. So it sends a description for the task to the ChatGPT or basically to GPT, and then OpenAI GPT returns the task based on the description I gave. And then it gives me a task, a list of tasks. For instance, let me see if I can find it. So here I say to ChatGPT, give me a list of 100 machine learning tasks that can be done with Python from easy to difficult. Only the question, every line, one task. So the result of this is a list of tasks, basically. And then I can do the same thing for the answer. So when I have the task, I give the task to the chat GPT or to the GPT itself, and then ask it to, return me the answer for this task. And it gives me all the information and all the code I need. But let me to look for the actual, well, it was in the first script, I believe, in the config, basically. In the config, I can, so here you see that I have a list of categories. So based on these categories, I can randomize the task I wanna, ChatGPT creates for me. So also I have this answer description. So write code in Python for this task step by step with explaining each piece of code for me. So then I put the task inside these curly brackets. That's how it works. So if you look closely to the code, you see that it works really simple. You just need to put the small pieces together to make it work. But if you're confused, I completely understand. I just wanted to give you the whole idea how this works in general. But maybe piece by piece, I can create some videos about every piece, every single piece, and then after working with all the parts, we can come up with a whole script to do this. But I think that's good enough for the general introduction to this. We have also other parts. We have, I use Google Cloud Services to, generate text, to convert text to voice, basically. Or I used some Python libraries to do the editing. I didn't use any online. Well, we can use some APIs, basically some cloud services for doing the editing, but the editing was really simple, so I just used the Python libraries for that. And we have other kinds of implementations like, downloading the image, the thumbnail, the image for the background, and this sort of things. But I just wanted to give you the whole idea and some examples about how I do it actually with ChatGPT. So if you're interested, put something in the leave something in the comments and tell me that you are interested and you want to see more of these videos and you're looking for something like this. Thank you for watching this video.